What's up, guys? It's Matthew, and I'm actually joined here with Ivan.
What's up?
And I'm going to be making my famous tortas live in front of him. So let's get this started. So a couple of things that we're going to need first. One, my secret herbs and spices. This isn't KFC, but I have my own. Next thing on the list is a tomato and lettuce. Last thing on the list, the chicken. Now that the pan is hot, I'm gonna add a little bit of oil to the pan so I can get the chicken searing. So, yeah, look at all that oil. Bet the U.S. wants to invade my plate. This is the part of the video that I really just hate doing, and this never really gets old. But oh, it's not that bad. I don't think the oil was hot enough, but it could be like that. Looks like we're gonna get salmonella poisoning. I'm just kidding. We're not gonna die. I promise. So I don't want this chicken to be bland or anything, so I'm gonna give it a little bit of seasoning. I use my own, like I said, my own spices that I pretty much. Anyways, and I use a little bit of lime. So first we're gonna add the lime so that the seasoning can actually stick on. So now that that's been taken care of, add a little bit. I don't add too much. Because nobody likes a salty bitch. Alright, so you hear the sound? That means it's cooking. For those of you guys that don't cook, it means it's cooking. So there's a little part of me This video is not sponsored by ghosts. Come over here, cameraman. So there's a signature part of my tortas, and nobody really pays attention to it because they're obviously eating it. But I always let the browning form on the back before I consider it ready. Now it's not entirely ready, but it's already time to flip over and season the other side. But once you get this browning, it really adds the flavor. I don't know how many of you guys like eating your tacos or like your carne asada with like a little bit of burn on it, but personally me, I like it. So that's like a signature part of the Matthew's tortas, and that's what adds the extra flavor. So this is what I mean by the browning process. Basically, it's not burnt, but it has a nice, I'll call it a crust. It has a nice crust that's formed around the chicken, so now it's ready to plate. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is wash my vegetables. And when I used to sell these tortas in high school, every day would begin the same way. I'd wake up at about 5 o'clock in the morning and I'd wash all these vegetables the day of. I never liked cutting or washing my vegetables the night of because I always lived by a motto that my food should be fresh every single day. I mean, would you guys like it if you knew that your food was sitting in like a freezer for like a week prior to you eating it? I don't think so. So now that I'm done washing my vegetables, I actually like to pat dry them to make sure that there's no excess water. That's just, you see, like, there's still a lot of water here, and I don't want that to seep into the flavors of the chicken and the seasoning, because essentially it's just going to wash it all away. So, bam, vegan. Alright, construction time. So, I always take a piece of lettuce first. First thing that goes into the torta. Then I grab a tomato, sit that right on top. Then I grab the piece of meat, wait, what's that? Oh yeah, usually I put mayo in my tortas, but I don't have mayo. Time to plate it. And this isn't complete. Follow me, cameraman. Not a couple of cold ones.
Top of the first, baby.
Can't see
Can't
it.
even see it.
Alright.
We're up 1-0. Go Dodgers.
Yeah, I don't watch baseball. Alright.
You played football though.
Alright, so be my guest.
All right.
try it at the same time. I obviously know what it tastes like.
Try to
Alright.
bite like around here.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers. I pay for it.
It's always so good. I always feel super happy just eating my own food.
And then all these people would sell stuff in high school, but I never had money. I was that little broke kid.
Even $1?
This wasn't $1. And I didn't want to be eating chips.
Oh, that's true.
Speaking of which,
Alright, so Ivan, you let them know. You tried it right here, right now. Out of 10, what would you give it?
alright, well I know you didn't like put your like the full potential, like the mayo and stuff. I'm gonna give it a 9 right now. Because it's actually that fucking good.
I didn't
And-
pay him to say this, by the way.
Yeah,
This is-
he's not paying me. The fact that he actually like took his time to do this every day too, and he made him this good, it's pretty fucking amazing.
Yeah, every day I would plan everything ahead. I'd make sure that okay, the only thing I'm not gonna lie, the only thing that I wouldn't get fresh is probably the bread. But that's bread, you know.
Panaderia at 5 a.m.
Yeah, they don't even open the panaderia that I get my bolillo from. They open at around 6:30. So, considering that I didn't have that much time, because by 6:30, if I was still making stuff, I'm already late. So yeah. So
It's pretty fucking good though.
all right,
Not gonna lie.
nice. So you heard it here first, and this part of the video is done. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. You thought this episode was over, didn't you? Nah. Now, it's time for the carne asada. First step, the meat. Oh yeah. I only get the best. This is carne ranchera. Only the best. For the best. Let's put that down. Now, traditionally, I would grill them, like on an actual grill with the charcoal and everything. But considering that I need to do this like on the fly, I'm just gonna make it like a hamburger. Look at that. Bet you vegans that really want a piece of this meat, huh? Oh yeah. Alright, so this is a little special, I guess I'll call it. I'm putting more chicken down because I'm going to be constructing one of my greatest sandwiches, tortas, whatever you want to call it. And that's a torta grande. Stay tuned to figure out what that is. Same routine here. Gotta season it. Except this carne asada actually needs a little more lemon than normal, considering that it is a thicker cut. Kobe.
Nobody saw that.
You know what? I don't fucking pay you enough to stop fucking recording, dude. Hey, so serious question. Why the fuck do you wear boots?
Because I like how they look. I don't know.
So,
It's
how do they feel? Are they like comfortable?
They feel like shit, dude. So what are you doing now?
Ow! Mother flipper.
Being a pussy, that's what he's doing.
Yo, do you see that? Dude, that hurts. That's hot ass oil. That's hot oil.
I wonder why. Could it be due to the fact that it's... No, you know what? That's ridiculous. I could never be it. So what are you doing?
Flipping some chicken. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's kind of in the shape of a heart. It does that. And you know what? I love cooking, and I love making content for you guys.
Oh, I get it.
See this? This is the browning that I'm talking about. This is actually how the first batch should have looked, but... Oh yeah. She's juicy. Ooh. This is actually like a perfect candidate for the ideal aesthetic look of a torta. Whoa. Tortas del Ángel. It's not Mexican if the cook doesn't sweat into your meat.
Oh, what? Sorry, I'm too busy checking you out. All that dead cow. It was ready to meet its maker. Ready to flip it? You think you could handle it?
Same process as before. Plating. I don't want to burn myself. That'd be a fucking shame. Beef. It's what's for dinner.
So what's that right there?
Chicken. It's also for dinner.
But you just said. He's doing this for measuring purposes. No, he is not afraid to burn his hand. See?
Fuck off the bread!
Fuck was that? It burns his hand, but not his mouth.
Alright, so while I was trying to cut the tomato actually fell on the ground, and that's the only tomato I had, so. What? This is the best torta ever? Yeah. Alright. Alright, sick. Alright.
I don't know who the fuck he's calling, but they're fucking liars. He has given me the gift.
The gift of meat.
It's fucking delicious.
Huzzah. Through the power of video editing, we are now here. So, torta grande.
Shit's fucking gigantic.
Well, he kind of has like a, I'll call his a mini grande because it has, it's not as big. I had to cut the bolillo. It was kind of weird. That's what this is. But essentially his has both meats, and normally, like I said, I'd put mayo and tomato, but considering that my tomato fell on the ground, I got no tomato. And that's the only tomato. But anyways.
Typical man comparing sizes. It never ends.
Alright, so first we're going to go with the carne asada side. Well, he kind of has both, so.
Wait, what?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, good?
Hell yeah.
The meat, so tender. You can literally pull it. Look at this. It just falls apart right in your mouth.
Shit's fucking good, man.
Thank you.
So I'm not gonna rate it from 1 through 10. But I will say it is better than the last one, and that's only because it has double meat in there. I'm personally a beef guy. I know other people prefer chicken because it's white meat and red meat's unhealthy for you. Guess what? I don't care. Okay.
I'm normally a beef guy too. The fat really gives it that like flavor, like that meaty flavor. And I think having both meats in there, you have like a lean protein, and then you also have that like juicy goodness of beef.
Yeah, it's worth it.
So normally I would actually sell these for $7.50, and I would give the option to add, because normally I have condiments like jalapenos, chile, chipotle, and avocado. And when you buy a torta grande, you get 2 of those condiments for free, and you get to pick whichever ones you want. So I think that's pretty much a steal right there and then.
Wait, question. Would you sell them again? Would you be down to sell them again?
Of course, I still sell them.
You still sell them?
Yeah, of course I do. If you guys want to order some tortas, hit me up on one of my socials. I'll drop them in the description below. Yes, I do still sell tortas. Just I
I've been kind of lazy. You
I'm
know,
kind of stupid, guys. Like I'm not up to date with anything.
he's not a social media person, which it's fine.
I might make a channel though, so
You might see future collabs with Ivan. Anyways,
the keyword is might.
with that being said, this is the real ending to the video, the torta grande and the mini grande, I'll call it. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like. If you guys want to see more content like this, subscribe. My next video is going to be going out on an adventure with friends. You might see Ivan again, you might not. Who knows? But until next time, I'll see you guys later. You want to do it too?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, no. Go ahead. Strike first, strike hard. No mercy.